Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears. Frustrating end last night if you're a Chicago Bears fan. Everything was going well for Chicago pretty much in that first half. Caleb Williams came out, picked up where he left off from the preseason. You couldn't have scripted opening drive pretty much the first half. You could script that no better for Chicago and Caleb Williams. Just a meltdown. Caleb Williams missed some throws he should have made. He got a little erratic, especially in the second half. So the scripted plays early in the game, yeah, they was working. They got him in the rhythm. But as the game gets old, once you start moving past those scripted plays, Caleb Williams is going to have to make plays. And he's going to have to make plays down the field, which he missed a good handful of throws to wide receivers that were wide open, coming across through the pass windows. He's going to have to work on his accuracy. He's going to have to settle himself down. He picked up a lot of first downs and a lot of yardage with his legs, which is fine. But like I said with all running quarterbacks, even with the Jalen Hurts, the Lamar Jackson, that's good, but you don't want to have to rely on that and do it too much. That's why late in the second half, you see him a little more erratic, floating balls over wide receivers' heads, pressing. Same thing I say with Lamar Jackson, right? You're working too hard to get the yardage that you need. He never really settled in, Caleb Williams, if you ask me. The scripted plays got him on the go. He was getting the ball out pretty quick. Mostly tight ends and running backs. He hit more a few times, hit his wide receivers, but they all these little dig routes. He's not really hitting big plays down the field. And when he had them open, he missed them. So Caleb Williams going to have to work on his accuracy. Even their running back Swift, he had to do a lot. And he gave him a little running game. But it can run tired for him as well. I mean, they want to run him to death. They want to pass to him out of the backfield. Everything that was going on with the Chicago Bears, it seemed like they had to do too much. They worked hard for the yards they got. They were able to jump on the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings took almost to the second half to wake up. Their offense couldn't get anything going. J.J. McCarthy, I mean, he was sped up. He threw the pick six. He was going against the play clock on a lot of situations. Everything was going wrong for J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings. But what happened? Stuck with it. Stuck with it all the way to the second half. I mean, a 17-6 lead for the Chicago Bears. That's why this is a meltdown. They had everything going for them at home. Everything going for them. Crowd needed something coming in from last season. Just a little hope. As the game got old, it got bad. They started resorting back to the same stuff they was doing last season. Caleb Williams second-guessing himself, kind of running around in a pocket like a trapped rat, trying to find the escape route. Play erratic like that. Bad things are going to happen. He can make some plays with his legs, don't get me wrong, but your time is going to run out. He never really settled in and got comfortable. And it will cost you. This offense sputtered, and they couldn't get it back. Once Minnesota took this lead, you already knew that was it. Chicago Bears were going to come back. But I tell you what, I got a lot more respect for J.J. McCarthy. He's a fighter. You can see that. When things are going bad, basically 3 quarters, and you're able to turn that around as a rookie. Now, we already know he's a champion, all right? We already know that. But to turn it around as a rookie in the NFL when it was going bad for you, sticking with it, he found his rhythm. He got hot. He was finding his receivers. He was scrambling, picking up yardage, got him a touchdown, sealed the deal, showing that fiery personality that he has. And he went to Chicago and he took down Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. Something that Caleb Williams, I'm pretty sure, wanted to do, pulling out this win. But J.J. McCarthy and his Vikings had something else in mind. When you let teams hang around that long and you can't produce offense, you started out fast, then sputtered out, it's not a good look. They're going to have to figure out something. They're going to have to work along with Caleb. He's got to get this accuracy down. That passing game, they got to figure out a way to open up that passing game. He just have to get them the ball, and he's got to get it to them on time. He can't hold on to the ball while these receivers are overrunning their routes. You got to get it to him. He's got to get that ball out right before that route is about to curl off. That ball should be already in the air, getting ready to jump on that receiver. But he's not trusting it yet. He ain't trusting his eyes. If it's wide open, he'll trust it. You throw a few bodies in there, he's a little uncomfortable with that. He'll throw it, but he's a little uncomfortable with that. So he's going to have to work on a lot of mechanics as far as his throwing and settling down in the pocket. But the Chicago Bears has definitely blew this game. They blew it. 17-6 fourth quarter lead, allowing the Vikings to score 21 unanswered points and win the game 27-24. Can't allow that to happen at home. When you've been down bad and you're just trying to give this fan base a little hope, you cannot collapse on a Monday Night Football game the way the Bears did. What you want to take away from this game if you're Chicago, you look good coming out. Caleb Williams, what he did in the preseason, it translated to this regular season on opening night for Monday Night Football. The only thing is you couldn't sustain it. That's the problem. You couldn't sustain it. That's when Ben Johnson has to make some changes. He has to adjust. And the Chicago Bears, you're going to have to find another running back as well. You can't run Swift into the ground because you want him healthy and durable for the rest of the season. They're going to have to switch it up. They're running him way too much, also passing to him out of the backfield. They're running him down. Need another running back, good durable running back that can pick up some strong yards, give Swift a little break, mix him up a little bit. He works well when he has another running back giving him some relief. Same thing when he was in Philadelphia. You don't want him being this ground and pound back. They worked him like Earl Campbell, opening game on Monday Night Football. Week 1, they pretty much ran this man in the ground. Then you got your quarterback scrambling like a chicken with his head cut off. And you're wondering why you're running out of steam in the second half. Can't keep up. Because they were dead tired. For a quarter, Minnesota was able to run the ball on them. They ground and pound them. They was able to run the clock down. Chicago Bears, a lot of 3 and outs. Yeah, that's going to make your defense tired. It's going to make your defense tired. Fourth quarter comes, what Minnesota do? Ground and pound. So the trust has to build up with Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. They got a lot of work to do. Now, is it an improvement from last season? Yes, it is. For Caleb Williams. He's still erratic at times. The offensive line is, we could say at this point, better than it was last season. So far, we ain't going to just praise them now and say, oh, it's all fixed. But right now, they're holding enough. And Caleb Williams, he's not going to stay back there too much at all. He know what happened last season. He's totally aware of that. That's why when you see him running out of that pocket, he's running like the police coming after him. You know them hard runs you make where you grinding your teeth, your veins coming out your neck. That's how he was running last night. Like he didn't want to get caught. That's more the story with Caleb Williams on Monday Night Football. Never really settled in. Great start to come out. But as we know, first First 20 to 25 plays, they're scripted. Most teams, they're scripting their plays to open it up. Do I like that? Not really. Because when the defense adjusts or the plays that you have scripted, they're not working and you're losing yardage, it's time to scrap it and it's time to adjust. Sometimes you have these hard head coaches, they don't want to adjust. They want to go with what they got planned and what they got scripted. And that can cost you. Now, if you can adjust on the fly and say, okay, I got these plays scripted, but the last 4 that we just ran wouldn't pick up no yardage, we have to adjust to this defense. Just don't go out there and hit your head over an oak tree and thinking the tree gonna crack first. It's nonsense. Adjust to what the game dictates. So yeah, J.J. McCarthy, man. You just earned you another fan. I like gritty, tough guys and period, but quarterbacks down on your luck through a pick 6, going against the play clock, everything's going wrong for you. You're not settled in. First start on Monday night, and I mean everything's coming at you fast, and you was able to dig yourself out of that hole to come to a happy place.
Your own happy place.
Then next thing you know, you see his demeanor and his body language change. Man settled in. Got the ball out to his wide receivers. Next thing you know, he's comfortable with running. Turned into that champion everybody know him to be. Went to Soldier Field and delivered some capital punishment on Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. But this was a collapse. This was a meltdown. And I guess the Vikings are who we thought they were.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
G.S.Q.H, Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Y'all enjoy y'all terrible Tuesday. Week 1 is complete. And as far as my picks, that's not bad at all. That's coming out of the gate pretty clean. But anyway, y'all enjoy yourselves. Thanks for your time. I'm out of here. Peace.